feel like there's a lot of sexism in Hollywood, and I think we're so used to it that we accept it, we don't question it. So I wrote this movie as sort of a way to question some of it.
And I heard that you had, other people like Tina Fey and Amy Schumer in mind when you were writing the script. Did you get some
they're
kind
inspiring.
of inspiration?
It is inspiring to see other women writing, like Tina Fey wrote 30 Rock. I watched every episode. It's amazing Amy Schumer got to write her script and make her movie. So as a woman, I'd love to go see more movies written by women, directed by women, starring women, and so I made a movie that I myself would want to go see.
And do you feel like, you have been inhibited in the type of options of roles in the past throughout your career?
I mean, Gina Davis has a Gender Studies Institute, and if you look at it, the amount of roles available for men and the amount available for women, it's just a massive difference. There's just so many more opportunities for men than for women, and it's just kind of a Hollywood thing where they believe men can headline movies but women can't, and there's a few small number of women that they think might be able to, but there's a total sexism in Hollywood based on, like, why do you think there's not more movies made with female leads?
And we do actually have, though, right? If you look at the current crop of films that are being that are up for awards,
yeah.
Right? Just this year, you do have some films like Carol, like Joy.
There's the exceptions, and of course Jennifer Lawrence is a total exception, but she's great. She has this whole, Hunger Games, book series that's so popular. But I think those are the exception rather than the rule. I think it's wonderful that exists, but if you look at the absolute numbers, it's the exception, And if you look at the number of female directors in Hollywood, it's 7% out of 100% of female directors. So that's not good.
So you're changing that.
I'd like to be part of a group of people
taking it upon yourself.
Yeah.
Is that part of your kind of strategy going forward too, right? Is to direct more, create more roles that you want to play.
I think there's an audience of people out there, women that want to watch stories that represent what we think, and I feel like there's not that many options. So I feel like I know there's an audience out there that wants to watch those kind of things.
And the other thing too is it feels like, and in part thanks to Jennifer Lawrence, the conversation about the pay gap. And the gender gap as it applies to how much you're paid in Hollywood is also becoming more prominent, right? Even Ricky Gervais was joking about it and mentioning it at the Golden Globes the other day. So does that mean to you that at least we're kind of reaching some moment where it's becoming more openly acknowledged?
I think it's good to talk about things and to become aware of them. Yes, I think it's good that we are becoming aware of it and talking about it more, and that more of these movies are slipping through that are female point of view stories. And I think in terms of sex, too, that there's a much more repressive idea of how women should be around sexuality than there is around men. I think men can have all these wild sexual adventures in movies and it's okay, but if you watch women in movies, we don't get to see as many different points of view, I think, on female perspective on sex.
And how do you feel that's been presented through your other roles that you've played, right? Whether you're a character in Boogie Nights or in The Hangover, or Austin Powers.
A lot of times, many female roles in movies they're the objective of a man. You know what I mean? Or a man writes the role, and even if it's great and the director's amazing, it's not like the story's being told through the woman's point of view. The woman is part of a man's story. So, as a woman going to the movies, I want to see more stories told by women about their lives.
Well, as a woman, I fully agree with that.